or hot take on movies and anime, or wildest almost got in trouble moments?
Honestly, that would you rather would be fucking fire.
Bet.
All
Give me a would you rather, but over the top scenario.
right, let me search some up.
You don't have any just off the top of your dome, your
Oh,
crummy domey?
I always have the same ones that I got. Fucking would you rather fucking eat chocolate pudding that tastes like shit or shit that tastes like chocolate pudding?
And you're gay. All right, let
Like,
me hit you with a good one. Would you
let me
rather?
start now. Hold on. I'm starting now. All right, so no nigger.
I was recording.
Oh, you didn't tell when you were starting.
I thought you'd already started.
I was
It's not
telling
even the
you, oh,
fact that
shall we
you
get
said it. It's the
started?
fact that you whispered it. That's what makes me upset. It's the fact that you whispered it. I'm gonna eat some cake.
You didn't
What kind
tell
of cake
me.
I'm eating?
That's why I was asking you, like, oh, are we getting started? So I can start recording.
Guess what kind of cake I'm eating?
What kind of cake are you eating?
Chocolate.
I always like to make jokes about how much I love chocolate cake. Well, my fans always like to bring me chocolate cake. You should make jokes about how much you like Transformers.
Chocolate cake.
All right, so I'm gonna search some crazy would you rather's.
Can I hit you with the one I want to hit you with?
Well, let me hear it then.
I'm asking, can I?
Yes, spit some shit, cuh.
Okay, 1 second. I was just drinking Dr. Pepper. Okay.
This mother.
Would you rather have hot Cheeto dust permanently on your fingers, or always feel like you have to sneeze, but you absolutely never can?
I'd rather do it having to sneeze, but I can't.
Dude, okay. Here's my thing, right? How could you pick any other option but the sneeze one? The hot Cheeto dust, right? You can't touch anything. You can't finger
Exactly.
a chick. You can't masturbate. You can't touch your eyeball ever again. Food's always
Exactly.
gonna be spicy.
There's going to be just that some hint of something spicy after touching it. And like you need to touch something like, let's say, I don't know, you have like a scar or something, and you're trying to clean the wound or something, and fucking, you're going to feel nothing but constant burning
You're the
because you got fucking
one
hot
guy
Cheeto
who
dust.
decided to be a doctor with hot Cheeto dust on his fingers.
Oh,
Guys, we lost him. I got Cheeto dust on the brain.
oh, that's gonna really suck. That's really gonna suck. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible.
But the other thing too, right? And hear me out on this, okay? If you did pick the hot Cheeto option, it could be good for you. You might get sponsored by Frito. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm
You said
not
what?
saying anything else.
You said what? Fritos?
Yeah, that's who makes Cheetos.
Oh, I don't care. Why you? They're just making profit off of your misfortune. They're just
But
giving
you're
you
gonna
some
make
of it.
bank off of their for being an advertiser. Why do you
That's the
breathe so
same.
heavily?
That I'm not breathing heavily.
You are.
No, I'm not.
If I can hear you breathing, you're breathing heavily.
That good?
Yeah, that's what I meant. You're still breathing heavily.
That's like the same equivalent as like, you ever see that commercial of Skittles? The dude who touches things and it turns to Skittles.
Yes. Have you ever watched the one where he was fucking his wife and he says, "You're about to taste the rainbow," and then he nuts on her?
That is not from the commercials.
I'm pulling it up.
I know damn well for a fact that's not from the commercials. You can't pull it up because it's not
Skittles
real.
wedding commercial.
Uh,
It pulled up. I gotta see if I can find it. Oh, I might have to look up Skittles sex commercial. Skittles sex commercial. Holy shit. Maybe it's not here. It's real though.
Because it's not real.
Fuck it, we're going to Reddit.
Oh my god.
Mods ban him. Ban him mods.
No.
Skittles sex commercial. Or all good things happen to be Reddit. Oh, here we go. Oh, this one doesn't have the audio though. Oh yeah, this one does, I think. No? Okay. How about this one? Does one have the audio? Fuck, that one doesn't have the audio either. What the fuck? Why are these age restricted? Why am I'm 21?
No, you're a little baby.
What
You're a
the
little baby
figgity
boy.
fuck? What the hell? Oh, I
You're a
found it.
baby. I don't like this.
Told you. Here, I'm actually gonna send you the link. I just played that, didn't I?
You did play that.
I'm an interesting guy. Hold on, I got it. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to save the link. I didn't want to watch it again. Gosh damn it, I can't figure this out. Fuck it, I'm downloading the video. It's easier this way. Never mind. I don't want it to have access to my camera roll. Fuck it. You don't get to know. Just know it's real. You heard it. Okay. Would you rather teleport anywhere, but always arrive 5 minutes late, or would we be stuck on time forever, but with only a 10-mile radius? Would we?
Why'd you ask it like that?
What do I?
Literally.
What do we?
So the question was, teleport anywhere, but you're 5 minutes late, or be trapped to be on time.
Or you're be stuck on like your time, like time is paused forever, but you can only go within 10 miles.
I don't know. I feel like teleporting would be cool, but like being 5 minutes late, I don't know. It doesn't really look good in like any situation, you know.
I don't know, but like think about it. If you're not going to an important situation, but you want to teleport to Tokyo, you know, or you could just
But
tell people every time you want to show up somewhere that you'll be there 5 minutes after the time you should be showing up. So they're like, hey, do you want to make an appointment for 9:45? You go, actually,
what
do you have
if
any
it's like
appointments for
work?
9:40?
What if it's for work? They're not gonna allow you to like change that sort of thing
Well, if you
at
just
work.
told them like, hey guys, I can only be here at 8:35, you know, or
That's not
like, hey,
acceptable.
you tell them, hey, I know you hired me for 1 o'clock, but is there any other chance I can come in at 1:05? I promise you'll never see me be late. I'll always be right on time. The reason why? Because you teleport there at exactly 1:05.
Well, it's unacceptable. They want you at a certain time. They're gonna have you at a certain time,
You know what? Listen to me.
and no one's gonna make that
Listen
accommodation for
to
you.
me. I'm right. You're wrong.
This is a matter of opinions.
In my opinion,
Nobody's
right.
right.
Yours is
Nobody's
wrong.
wrong. I
I don't
hate
know what
you
to
so
tell you.
freaking much. I'd rather be stuck in time for like a 10-mile radius. I don't know.
Smelly heli?
What?
So what in the smelly heli? I feel
Because like
like
at
that's what I'm
least
saying.
when you're stuck in time, you know, you don't have to worry about anybody getting in your way for like the next 10 miles.
I don't think. I don't know. I still think I'd rather just. I would. I'd rather do the. Damn. I'm sorry.
Like teleporting's cool, but like being late
If I be
5 minutes, that just doesn't sit right with me.
I show up 5 minutes late to your wedding.
This motherfucker.
Would you rather
Okay, I
eat
think
Oh.
I got a cool one.
Go for it, mama.
Would you rather have the ability to see into the future? Let me see it. Would you rather have the ability to see into the future, but can I finish? Let me finish, goddammit. Would you rather have the ability to see into the future but not change it, or the ability to change the past but never know what the future holds?
Okay, hold on. Can I hit you with a diabolical dilemma on this question? Hold on, let me put my fucking hold on. I gotta get comfy for this. I'm about to put the smack down on that dick. You ready?
Fuck.
Huh? Who said that? Okay, hear me out. Okay? So, if you can look into the future, but you can't change anything about it, right? Right? That was the
Yeah.
first would you
Yep.
rather? Okay. If you chose that option, you're kind of fucking yourself. Because what if, like, well, actually, now I'm changing my mind. Actually, that might be the best option. Because, like, what if you're talking to somebody, right? And you're like, man, I like this person. Are we going to work out? You can fast forward to find out if you're going to work out or not and realize, oh, we're actually going to go through a divorce and she's going to leave me $1 million in debt. You can get out of that situation. Or, hey, if I eat this ice cream, is it really going to be that bad for my lactose and toddler ants? You know, like I don't see a negative downside unless it's like
But
you
that's
ask a
the thing. You
dumbass
can't.
question.
That's the thing. You can't change it. So if you see into the future, if you're gonna work out with that bitch, you can't just drop it all of a sudden. You're gonna have to go through it.
Oh.
That's the whole point
Even
of
with the
seeing into
knowledge
the.
of it?
Yes. Even
Yeah, give me the other option. Fuck all that. I don't want to know what's going to happen if I can't do anything about it.
fucking. So see into the past. No, you can change the past, but you never know what happens in the
Is it all
future.
I don't ever get to find out, or is it like you won't know until it happens, then you'll find
Yeah,
out?
you won't know until it happens. So like, let's say you I don't know you do something in the past. Only then, when you return to the present, only something then will be changed.
I like that one. There's a lot of things wish I could go back and change, and then you
But
wouldn't.
the thing is, it would be at random, so you wouldn't know exactly what would happen.
Right, but I think if like say you went back in time and you're like, I wish I never would have done that at school. Like you wish you would have never fallen asleep in this one specific class. You'll notice when you get back like what did or did not change, depending on how big or insignificant the problem was. So if I were to go back and be like, I wish I never was with Reagan,
But that's the
then
thing; it's at random. You wouldn't know. So like, let's say oh I don't know. I wish I never fucking I don't know. I wish I never ate your fucking I don't know, a slice of cake that you had in the fridge. And then when I return to the future, all of a sudden there's like two of you in the same room. That's the point. You don't know what happens in the
if
future.
I came back and there's just two of me and that motherfucker, we're beefing. What
That's the
in
whole
God's
point.
green earth is that noise?
But you know what? I think I'd rather pick that too.
I like that one. I like
Cause
that one.
like, but the future one, you're screwed. There's nothing you can do about it.
Let me hit you with this one. You ready?
All right, let me hear
Would
it.
you rather live in a world with no internet or no AC and heat?
Fuck,
See,
that's
because both
terrible.
of those are like fantastic, revolutionary, some might say. But my thing is, I think AC is just like I go over and turn the touchpad on to get it colder or hotter, right? We can invent things to make us cooler and hotter that isn't necessarily HVAC.
Like what?
Well, like say if we had no AC, but we invented thermal blankets, right? So we can keep ourselves super like we have fucking negative 30-degree sleeping bags. Like we have the ability to stay hot and cold without AC at a pretty like right now I'm cold, so I got a blanket and a hoodie. But I could just go turn up the AC so it's not as hot or as cold, I mean. You get my point? Cuz
I think I see what you're saying.
if we had no internet, which it probably would be better that we didn't have internet for as a society, but some bad shit could happen.
Definitely, yeah.
I wonder
Yeah,
if I can.
I think I'm sticking with no AC or heat kind of thing. Cause really, there's other ways we could do it without the AC or fucking. Cause like back at home, my fucking dad likes to collect wood, and he likes to chop them up and just toss them to the freaking fireplace we got, and that keeps the area pretty warm.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I think we have the ability. Where did that
What are
zombie
you
go?
doing?
I heard that zombie. I'm gonna go get his ass real
What are
quick.
you, what are you doing?
Killing some mobs that piss me off. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay.
Oh, here's a good one. Would you rather always know when someone is lying or always get away with lying?
Ooh. That is a good one. But that also
Right?
questions a moral dilemma on who the fucking person is. Because
Yeah.
either of the answers, I might be told I'm a horrible person.
Yeah, fast. Cause like I know I try to live to be a fucking a good and honest person, and so I like to live in reality. So I'd rather be dealing with a fucking cold hard truth than a fucking warm beautiful lie. You know. I think maybe I'd rather deal with knowing that someone's always when someone is lying than
But
always
here's
getting
the
away with lying.
double-edged sword of that is like if I get away with lying, right? So that means I can get away with anything. I can get away with fucking murder and nobody would question it, you know? So it's almost like a superpower. Like you ever watch the movie where
So is knowing when someone is lying. That's a pretty
how though?
cool
Because what if
superpower.
you that
Because
means
because then you'll know if somebody's bullshitting you or not. I mean, you could win a bunch of poker games with ability like that.
but I could just go into a bank and say my bank account has $1 million in it. And they're like, but it doesn't. But you're clearly telling the truth, so we have to give you $1 million.
I don't know. I'd rather not be fucking two faced. You know. I like to know who's being two faced around me. That tells me who I can really trust.
Or like, if you wanted to become a hitman, you could. Because if what happens, you get caught. They take you into the investigation room. They're like, we know you killed the president, and you just go, no, I did not. You know
You
what
know
I'm
what?
saying?
At
Like,
least I know what kind
no,
of person you. I know what kind of person you are.
I'm not. Hey, hold on. I didn't say I chose that option. I'm just saying
I know
there
what kind
is.
of man you are.
I'm not saying that's the option I
You're,
chose. I'm just stating a fact. Huh.
you're the type of motherfucker to pick freeze time and invisibility.
I pick freeze time every time, baby, because I know some bitches that need dick.
No, I'm kidding. But no, like I don't know. I think personally, in the matter of the fact of the that I can get away with anything.
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
cool, but I don't know. I'd prefer fucking know
He
who's
said, "Yeah,
fucking.
that's kind of cool." But anyways,
I don't know. I just prefer knowing who's bullshitting me. I could call them out for it.
like, be like, Mark, are you mad at me because I'm just Puerto Rican, or are you mad because I did a bad job?
You
And then you
did a
just know
bad job, Cap.
he's Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
Hate this motherfucker.
Why are you telling the truth?
Imagine, but what if the person doesn't lie to you? Then you'll never know.
So then you know that they're not lying. That way you can trust them. The whole point is to catch somebody if they're lying.
Ooh, I got a really good one.
Let me hear it.
Would you rather have your worst ex-girlfriend narrate your life or your parents narrate your dating life?
I feel like my parents already do narrate my dating life.
Fuck how?
Because they know I haven't fucking dated anybody for like, what, 10 years? Maybe more? It wouldn't be that hard of a story. Oh, he tries to meet some girl on Tinder. He gets left on red. The end.
He gets hit up by a girl. She talks to him for 2 days. She's an OnlyFans model.
She's she's an OnlyFans model. The end.
But that's the other thing is like my worst ex, she was a she. She is now a it. And I can't imagine her just with her dumb ass, giggly ass, stupid ass, buck teeth having ass, squinted eye, fucking woman having ass, saying,
And he lived a good life.
like that bitch would somehow make it all about her and her they them transgenderism bullshit.
Fucker.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck her. So
Yeah, so I'd rather do with my parents fucking narrating my life.
He was supposed
That
to
way,
get married on September 12th. That
he was
did indeed
supposed to.
not happen.
He was supposed to fucking get married at the young age of 20. He's 26 now, going on to 27 very soon.
No, our wedding was literally supposed to be yesterday. That's fucking
That's
wild.
That's crazy work.
It is crazy work. No, fucking, I don't know. I just like my dad just, and he got the Kochi.
And he got the Kochi.
He was able to obtain.
The pussy.
The pussy.
I like that one. That was a good, like, you know, like hey, hey. I'm so fucking high right now. Would you rather have your entire search history published online, or all of your private text read out loud in public?
Fuck.
I'm gonna tell you which option I wouldn't pick.
What?
All my private texts out in public. Because at least if it's online, I can just throw my phone away and go live in the middle of the Barbados.
You know what? I think I like that too, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at least I can go hide shamefully in a rock. Instead of having to sit there and hear,
Hey girl, what you up to, mama?
I'm gonna get a chunk out of that ass.
not a chunk, a chonk. CHONK. Would you rather date someone who's perfect in every way, but choose aggressively loud? Or someone average, but is the best cook you've ever met? And when I mean average, I mean like, you will never find this person very attractive. Like, you'll look
Well,
at her
you'll
and be
never
like,
find her very ugly either.
no, that's the thing though. You could. Just,
But
you look at her and you
she's
just
average, so then she's not ugly.
But, no, but
she's not
I'm saying
insanely
like,
beautiful either.
she looks average, right?
Do you know what average means?
Yeah, I mean,
So like it's in between.
I feel like there's a difference though, because
what do you mean there's a difference? It's in between.
When you date somebody, right, and you have an interest in them, they're already more attractive just because you're interested in them. But this is just like, she just spawns, right? So you never really had an interest to begin with her, and now she's just here.
So then what makes you think you're gonna have an interest with a girl that's perfect if she just spawned in too?
You just said the reason why. She's perfect. I'm eating the cookie.
And you never said perfect, like in what scenario? Like looks perfect, acts perfect, so it just looks perfect.
All of it.
And what? She's just average in everything.
Yes, but cooking. She will be the most mid thing in your life. She will consistently stay mid in your entire relationship.
I don't know. I don't feel like this question makes sense.
Why?
It's not really giving enough detail because, like, they're saying that the other girl's perfect and then the other girl's average, but like it doesn't give like the full details of like average and perfect in what way.
Okay. She is perfect in every aspect. She can cook. She caters to all your needs. She is a great wife, a great mother. She's smoking hot. She has great finances. Like, I'm saying, she is...
That doesn't make sense.
The fuck do you mean doesn't make sense? You guys have autism.
Because if she's perfect at cooking, so then I just pick her.
But
it would be more interesting if like she wasn't good at cooking.
Listen,
since the average girl is great at cooking.
But she'd choose aggressively loud. Every time you eat, she's gonna go. You know how like I go. Like I make that soft, sexy mouth gesture. She's gonna go.
Well, at least I know who you're picking.
You know.
At least I know who you're picking.
Yeah, because I mean she gets perfect blowjobs. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm picking her.
You're fucking retarded.
I'm just saying. I don't know what else to tell you. What are you picking?
I don't know. I don't feel like this question's really like enough.
I fucking hate you. I'm gonna punch you.
I don't know if I really had to pick. I guess the perfect bitch. I guess.
See, that's the right answer, but a boring answer.
Okay, we'll change it then. Would you rather have the power to read minds but be unable to turn it off, or have the power of invisibility but only when no one is looking?
Invisibility.
Really?
I think I'd go psychotic after listening to people every single fucking day on what they're thinking. Like, could you imagine how, like, bad that would be? You listen to everybody every single day think exactly what they're thinking.
But at least you know what they're thinking. You know what to do and what not to do.
I don't know. I think I don't know. I think it's a risk.
I don't know. I feel like I'm 50-50 on either.
I got one. I got one. Would you rather wait. Would you rather smell like garlic forever but not notice it, or taste garlic in everything you ever eat?
So everybody else would think you smell like garlic,
Right.
but you won't.
Or yeah, you won't be able to smell it. You'll just think you smell normal. But everybody else will smell this heavy garlic smell on you.
Would I be able to shower and change it before
No.
the smell?
That is just you always smell like that. You always smell like that.
So you're basically asking me to either be an Italian or be an Indian. That's tough.
When you put it like that, yeah, I kind of am. That's a great fucking yeah. I good for yeah. High five.
I don't know, because I like to eat. I don't want to taste garlic and everything. It gives me butt cancer.
I'm just thinking like cereal
Yeah, and then fucking
tasting like garlic.
yeah, that would kill me. Well, like I don't like smelling bad. I like people telling me like, "Oh, you smell good," and I'd be like, "Thank you," and they'd be like, "You look good." I don't know.
Here, how about here's one. Here's one. Would you rather be blind or be a midget?
Well, that's an easy one. Blind.
What do you mean?
I don't want to be a midget. I like knowing that I'm fucking 6 foot, fucking towering over midgets.
But here's the thing.
I like knowing that I'm the thing that midgets have to fear. I like knowing that I'm a
but that's the
freaking titan
thing.
compared to them.
You're missing out on how much fun they have. You could
What do you mean
be
fun?
you could ride a unicycle and smoke bubblegum cigars and just do
No.
whatever the fuck you wanted and nobody's like I could run under a girl's dress and then just be like, "Oh, but he's a midget."
No, I'd rather be blind. Fuck that.
So you'd rather just never be able to see anything. You wouldn't be able to play video games. You have to learn Braille. Read with your
Sure.
hands, you fucking fag.
I don't care. I'd rather be blind than be a midget.
Would you
Because,
rather do
you're a-
Halle
would you-
Berry or the 6-hour dead corpse of Queen Latifah?
Who's Halle Berry?
I said what I said.
I'm gonna search her up. Halle Berry. Is it Barry or Bailey?
Berry.
Hey, yo, this chick is hot. Halle, I'll do Halle Berry.
He's like, I gotta save this name for later.
This nigga said the fuck either this chick or the dead corpse of fucking Queen Latifah. What the fuck would I want to fuck a corpse, let alone Queen Latifah?
Halle Berry has herpes. She has STDs.
Does she really?
Yeah.
Does Does Halle Berry have STDs? Oh. So she doesn't have any STDs.
Cap.
Oh, wait, here we go. There's a... Yeah, no, she was wrongly diagnosed with an STD.
I don't believe it.
It's a misdiagnosis.
I don't believe it.
There's so many articles saying that fucking these are misdiagnoses.
Well, that's a bummer.
What I'm trying to say is, Andrew, you suck.
Hey, would you rather have to explain every joke you ever make for the rest of your life, or never be allowed to tell another joke again?
I feel like I'm always explaining my jokes sometimes, so yeah. I feel like I'd rather explain all my jokes.
But that sounds like a lot of fucking work, you know? Alright, you know,
doing it anyways.
since it's nighttime, we're gonna do an after dark edition. You know what I'm saying? A little spicy, a little edgy. You know, just a little late night banter on the boys, on the double dip cast.
What are you thinking?
Would you rather send a risky text to the wrong person, or accidentally screenshot someone's story and send it back to them?
Send the risky text to the wrong person.
Why?
Because, like, I don't know, it's less creepy.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I appreciate that. I like that. I like that. Ooh.
Like, why would you screenshot somebody's story to just send it back to them? That makes you look really fucking creepy.
Would you rather a sex tape of you and another person gets leaked and it's only audio? Like, there's video, but you can... No, sorry. It's only audio and there's no video? Or there's only video and no audio?
Video, but no audio.
You want everybody to see that you're fucking, but not be able to hear it?
Hell yeah, nigga. At least I'm fucking.
You're right. I appreciate that. He's an honest man, ladies and gentlemen. An honest man. Not a fucking man, but an honest man. I'm sorry. I'm so ridiculously high right now. Would you rather... I actually don't know if I want to ask you this question. I feel like I'm going to get an answer that I don't really want to know the answer to.
Oh, I gotta... No.
When I was 4...
So we're doing more crazier ones. No more of those.
Yes. That blackberry Raz.
Oh, I got... no, definitely not that one, but I'll show you later. I'll show you that one later. Definitely not that one. Or you know what? No, I will say it. I just won't say the fucking word. Would you rather poop every time you orgasm, or have a 5% chance that you will say the N-word, hard R, in every conversation that you have?
N-word, hard R.
You know what? That's even... that.
I orgasm too much.
Why did I really say that? Because, like, that's honestly, like, our lives right there. that's just
Don't call me out. That wasn't me.
It was me.
That was so mean.
I was not making them at night.
I'm making them at night.
You know what? Hold on. Well, we're gonna make this a little bit more interesting. We're gonna do something a little different here. You ready? Hello.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to. We're switching it up. We're going from would you rather's to controversial topics.
Okay then.
What is your... So how this is going to work is I'm going to ask you a question, and you're going to give me the answer, right? You're going to go... If I ask you, what is your controversial opinion on bananas? You're going to give me your full breakdown of how that specific topic makes you feel. And then you're going to ask me a question, and I'm going to do it the same.
I'll do my best. I don't know if I have anything controversial, but go on ahead.
Should the death penalty be abolished?
Like, it'll never happen?
Yeah, like, once they say it's gone forever, and it can never be brought back.
No. They need to keep the death penalty. I strongly believe they should keep the death penalty. Because there are generally some fucking sickos out there that genuinely deserve to be put down. Like, I'd feel butthurt knowing that one dude fucking wiped my entire family and he's gonna spend the rest of his life in prison.
See,
I want that motherfucker put down to the ground. If they're not gonna put him down, I'm gonna put him down.
I want to agree with you too, because like I think pedophiles all deserve to die.
Facts.
But, however, there are things much more worse than death that we could do to other people.
But the problem is we don't do it. We don't do that kind of shit. It's always some form of like sympathy that we have for them. Like, oh, if they're crazy, we put them in the crazy house. If they claim that they're crazy, we'll maybe think about putting them in the crazy house, but we'll fucking put them in jail, and they'll probably end up, getting raped.
If we did, say we did start doing those things, like we started, like, torture, or like one thing I always liked is there was this thing, they did a study in China back in World War II, and they took prisoners from Russia, like Chinese prisoners and Russian prisoners, and what they'd do is they'd make them stand outside in the cold until their skin like literally would like fucking break if you touched it, and then they'd take them inside and then stick them in boiling hot water until like the skin would just melt off and you just see the bones. What if we could like? So my thing is, if we abolish the death penalty, and we were allowed access to torture and to hurt other, like, to hurt pedophiles, for example, or child molesters, would you change your answer?
No, still want the death penalty.
Really? Interesting.
There's just too many motherfuckers that just genuinely need to be put down. They just need to be put down. I don't feel like torture's enough. I don't care how much they beg or cry. I want them to like die. I would want them to die. If they don't kill them, I'll kill them myself. And that's on my mom.
Fuck, he said that's on his mom, chat. He's honest. An honest man here.
That's on period.
Alright, deal. I get where you're coming from. I can respect that.
Like I would be cool with fucking torturing them and then kill them, but no, definitely kill them has to be on the table.
So you're cool with torturing them then killing them straight up, but not the other way around?
No.
What if the torture killed them?
I mean,
No, I guess that's kind of doesn't make sense.
Because you just might as well just kill them.
Alright, that's fair. Deal. You give me your topic, and I'll answer it full-heartedly. And hi.
Can I search it up?
Sure.
Controversial.
Does it shake?
Topics to talk about. Okay, here's an interesting one. Do you believe in assisted suicide? Why do you think that should be
Ooh.
a thing?
That is actually a fantastic fucking. I don't personally, and I'll tell you why. I get why it's a thing. It's a way for people to leave without feeling guilty in the time of death. And I can get that from experience, I overdosed 4 times, I didn't die. So I can understand and respect it. However, also being on that same side of the spectrum, man, I am really high. I always noticed that because I felt so guilty, right as I was worried that I was going to finally go to bed and not wake up, I regretted my decision and realized this isn't how I wanted to live. It's not that it made me want to kill myself anymore, but it made me realize maybe I want to live differently and see how that makes me feel. So when you have somebody who's assisting you with suicide, you don't really get that option. You can't just back out. Like if you pay somebody to, like the gas chamber lady, right? They have that fucking carbon monoxide machine that kills you by slowly feeding carbon monoxide until you just fall asleep and die. She didn't have an option. She didn't have the luxury of a second choice. You get what I'm saying?
I feel like it.
Like at least if she was taking a bunch of pills, which is what I would do. There's the option to throw up as much as you can and get help. Versus if you were to shoot yourself. Because once you shoot yourself, you're fucking done. But there's still the time for you to think about if you want to shoot yourself. But with like a chamber where you pay somebody and they're assisting you and like their manned missions to make sure you die that day, could go wrong. It's my honest opinion.
Okay.
Is animal testing justified?
Yes.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
Because at least they're humane about it. You know, they don't take the same fucking rabbit testing all sorts of shit. As soon as they do one test with a rabbit and it goes a certain way, they stop with that same rabbit. They move on to the next one.
But some of it's not just like some of it shouldn't be justified. Like shampoo. They use shampoo that hurts animals but doesn't necessarily hurt us.
But at least, you know, they have animals that, you know, they can figure that sort of thing out instead of just doing it on people.
But most of the time, these animals are being tortured by it. Like cigarettes. Back in the 40s and the 50s, they'd have dogs smoke cigarettes so they could see how long until they had lung cancer. Why does the dog have to go through that and not have an option to be out of it?
Because at least they know what the side effects are with the dog before they do it on people.
But if you're trying to find out for human studies, shouldn't you have a human example?
Who would you have as a human example?
I don't know, like a vegetable?
Instead of
like,
vegetable?
If we're going to start taking things that can't defend themselves, just start taking autistic people.
You mean like, okay, you mean that kind of vegetable? I'm like, wait, what if I'm gonna have a stick of broccoli?
I'm talking about the one fuckers that can't move, they can't process a thought because they're not really even human. They're half-baked fucking easy-baked oven cakes, motherfucker.
Well, don't you think that's a little fucked up into the person that can't really defend themselves in any shape or form? At least, yeah, sure, it's fucked with the animals, but like, at least the animals have some form of thought process and can fucking...
But they don't. Have you seen the size of a cow's brain? It's the size of a peanut. By the time this thing's getting test fitted for dildos, like it doesn't know what's going in its ass.
That doesn't mean they're stupid. They're like insanely stupid. Yeah, they do stupid things,
but they're defenseless and they can't do anything back because we overwhelm and can overpower an animal. So why does it matter if we can just do it to a vegetable?
Because they don't have a...
They don't have a brain or a conscience, so they can't react. They don't need to react because they're not even all there.
I don't know. Like, I think it's more fucked up with the vegetable because, again, it's not fair to them. Like, life is already fucking them in the ass already. I mean, I don't think it's right to fuck them up even more. And I'm pretty sure they kind of do some shit anyways with the fucking vegetables too.
Well, and the other thing too is like animals 99.9% of the time don't do anything wrong. Why don't we just do human testing on prisoners, like pedophiles?
I feel like that's like the only what do you call it, exception to that sort of thing. If it was
Like,
really fucked up people that really deserve to fucking die and shit.
that's what I'm saying.
That
Like,
would be
they're
like the
already
only
awful
exception.
human beings and they deserve death. We might as well be able to find out what kind of shampoo works and what doesn't. Or, you know, cut off their leg and see how amputations work for college students. We're going to amputate a real life N-word today.
I feel
Oh, I
like
need to
that's
take
the only exception I have though.
I need a piss break. 1 second.
This guy's taking a piss break.
I don't know. I just think if we could fuck up a pedophile beforehand, you know,
With
instead of like a sheep.
Maybe with like a pedophile, you'll probably get different results with like a serial killer mentally.
See, and that's why we should do human testing, because at least we can torture and fuck some people up who deserve it versus who don't.
I mean, there's some genuine animals out there that deserve to be fucked up.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Because like there are some species of animals out there that are like ruining the environment. You ever heard of the I think it was in the Yellowstone Project? So in Yellowstone, they took out all of the wolves from Yellowstone and left only like the deer and shit. The deer overpopulated, and they fucking ate up a lot of the fucking of the green that lived there. So like grass, trees, branches. So like the place was starting to look fucked. And then when they reintroduced the wolves back, that's when balance was being sorted back. So I feel like with some animals, they do deserve to fucking get their shit pushed in. You ever heard about the war in Australia between Australia and the emus?
Mm-mm.
So there was a ginormous uprising of emus. I think that was going on in Australia. And so the government over there said, like, you know what? Any emus you spot, get them on sight. Just fuck them up on sight. They used all sorts of fucking weapons on them. Fucking mines, machine guns. All sorts of weapons to fuck up the emus. But the population barely got wiped out. And then the fucking Florida Everglades, there's like these pythons in there that fucking fuck up the environment over there too, fucking up the way of life. You know, animals taking care of the environment, they come in and they fucking eat them up. So they issued a warrant to fucking hunt down the fucking pythons and fuck them up. So like, not every animal you spot out there is like innocent. That, you know what? Yeah, that's a point too. Nearly every animal that exists has committed some form of crime. Dolphins, fucking rape. Fucking Dios mío, sometimes when cats get nervous, they eat their own babies. Same thing with rats. Rats will also eat their own babies. Otters, they like to rape and murder. Fucking rabbits, sometimes they like to rape the dead. Ducks, they also like to rape each other. So, like, not every animal in existence is pure. So, yeah, there are some animals out there that deserve to get their shit pushed in, too. Which is why, you know, testing should be appropriate with some animals. Not all animals, but like some animals.
So you're like saying the criminals of the animal kingdom.
Maybe. Maybe, yeah.
The thing is, I get where you're coming from. That's the hard part. I get where you're coming from, but we could just do all the same shit with humans.
So why can't we do the same shit with the animals?
I'm not saying we can't.
What's the difference between an animal that's committed just as many crimes as some criminal?
That's a good point. You got a fair point.
Like you
I can't
open
argue
one
with.
door, you're gonna have to worry about opening other doors too.
No. I get you. I get you. I can't argue that point. You're right. You know, mace deserve the same as much as fucking serial killers. Valid. All right. I like that. Good answer. Fine, Shy.
Sorry, I'm answering a text. Shut up.
Hey, fuck you.
Okay, here's one. I don't feel like that's a good one, but I feel like that's something we'd really agree to, so I'll just skip that one. Hmm. 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 No,
How
you
many
know what?
times are you gonna
Fuck
say
it.
fucking hmm?
Fuck it, I'm gonna do that one. Religion. Should it be taught in schools again?
Ooh, I got. Okay, actually, I gotta sit up for this. Whew, I'm really high. Um, yes, I think so. But I think there's a really big chance that it might backfire.
Why did you say that?
So, you know how we always do the Pledge of Allegiance,
Mm-hmm.
and it mentions and references God? So we're already
Yes.
teaching kids in school about religion because we're going to be like, well, who's God? And then we're going to find out who God is, and we get told that, you know, the United States is God's country, but technically we're God's world. I mean, I'm Christian. I believe in God. My thing
Mm-hmm.
about that being, though, is if you're going to teach religion in school, are we going to teach it based off of Christianity, or is it now we're just going back to the Egyptians teaching about Ra and people teaching Islam about, you know, Muhammad? Like, is we're opening up all religions to the schools, which I think we should release. You know, if that's where you grow up, I understand. I think everybody should be brought back to God because that's my belief. But I can respect it because they have their own beliefs. But comes with that, like, Muslims are very aggressive
Yeah,
with their religion.
I don't like the fucking Muslim religion at all, and I'm not afraid to admit that.
I
They're
don't either.
ginormous. They're just that's not a very good religion. You know
It's
what's crazy about
sad.
that? You know what's crazy? I saw this video, this fucking Muslim woman talking about, oh, this is my hijab or some shit, and the person asking them was like, if you take it off, would it be a big problem? She's like, absolutely not. It wouldn't be a really big problem at all. It's like you say that because you're in America, but if you were in like a Muslim populated country, you would be terrified to fucking think about taking it off.
That's like what I'm saying. Like, there
Like,
is some really bad religions out there that could cause a lot more harm than like actual positives.
I feel like with that too, if they're not gonna ever bring religion back, then they can't bring any kind of religion back. Like it
Yeah,
wouldn't be okay to fucking bring Christianity, but they're cool with fucking bringing like the Jewish religion.
that's what
Like
I'm
I don't feel
saying.
like that'd
It's a
be fair.
double-edged sword. I think religion should be
Yeah, it's a
taught in
double
school,
standard.
but then you're gonna get shit like that that's just gonna absolutely fucking ruin it.
What if it was like what do you call it? Um, uh, it's like a class that just gives you like extra points in case you're not doing well in a certain other class.
Oh, extra credit.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like I'm trying to think of what the positive could be there, but I just don't see any.
Because you can pick anyone that you want. You don't have to be like a Muslim forced into a Christian class. If you want to be in a Muslim class, you can be in a Muslim class. But if you want to give Christianity a try, if you drop on by to the Christian class.
I feel you. I got you. I got you. Like they do that here in Utah. They have what's called seminary. It's where the Mormon kids can go and have like literally it's just a class about the Bible. Of course, it's the Mormon Bible, but yeah. Okay. Let me think. Do you think the current immigration policy is effective?
I feel like it needs to be more effective.
Elaborate.
Because like it's gotten so loose to the point that anybody's coming to the country now. Like anybody from like any place. And it makes me sad that not only the country doesn't care, but they actually reward that kind of behavior. I remember being back in my fucking summer program for like college prep and shit.
Yeah.
And one buddy of mine, I think he was Egyptian. I don't remember. I think so. And he immigrated properly to the country, but his sister wasn't there yet. And eventually, out of nowhere, he kind of like jumped up in class. He's like, "Yes!" Like all happy, and he like tells like, "Oh, sorry, everybody. It's just my sister finally immigrated to the country." And we all clapped and cheered for him because like if you come to the country properly, you follow the rules, you get in line, you wait your turn, then yeah, definitely welcome to the country. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Enjoy what America has to offer you. But it's sad that people not only cut in line, but they make it harder and worse for everybody when they come here. And instead of punishing those by sending them back, they reward them by giving them a nice home, fancy phones, lots of money. Like that's sad. That's really sad. Like I'd hate to be an immigrant. Okay, what the fuck? There's a fucking donkey up in
here. He's like, who are you talking about, immigrants, fool? Why are you looking at me like that? I'm not even the one talking about it.
He like walked across the fucking screen. Okay, there he's going. Okay, let him go. I'm gonna finish this final thought before my fucking stream ends in like 4 minutes. So as I was saying, I feel like, oh fuck, now I lost my fucking train of thought because of that fucking donkey. Yeah, fuck him up. That was so sad.
Pull up on the Glock.
So fucking, where was I? I know I was talking about like how, like they're rewarded so much when they fucking break the rules. Oh, now I remember. I'd hate if I was a fucking immigrant and I had to wait like 10 years to fucking finally come into the country, and fucking I see, I don't know, somebody else just fucking coming in like less than a day, and they're giving rewards and shit while I have to fucking work my way from the bottom to the top. That doesn't sound right to me. That's completely unfair. That is completely unfair. I'd fucking hate that type of shit. That's why we need more strict rules when coming to the country, and we need more border controls and fucking shit like that for the country. Because even then, anybody can fucking get into the country. I don't care if you fucking say, oh, I'm a good person, I follow the rules, I follow the laws, I have a job. I don't care. You're a fucking criminal. You're a criminal. You broke the rules, Andrew. That's like saying you have a nice home. I break into your home, and I just say, oh, I help pay and shit. I think I deserve to be here. No, motherfucker. You don't deserve to be here. I don't care if you fucking pay the rent. Fuck you. You broke into my house. You broke the law. You broke into the country. You broke the law. You don't fucking deserve to fucking come up in here and do that shit. I don't care how good of a person you fucking claim to be. Fuck you. Follow the rules like everyone else, dipshit. If we had met and, we talked things out and you decide to let me in, yeah, that's cool. That would be really cool. But if I broke into your fucking house when you have everything set, and regardless if I pay the rent, that's not right. That's not right at all. That's horrible. And the government really puts those type of people above their own fucking people. That's like you have enough food to feed your family, but you feed the neighbor's family instead. That's just fucking terrible. I don't condone to that. I don't condone to it at all. Yeah, I may be Puerto Rican and I'm allowed to be here, but it just doesn't sit right with me. It's not fair at all. It's just not fair at all.
Yeah, I honestly, I got nothing against what you said. I think that's all facts. I think you're right on the money with that.
Thank you. I'm gonna end that there because my fucking stream's gonna end in a minute. So,
And Uno
thank
Moss.
you.